At the Quartermains, Drew and Carly have organized a birthday party for Scout. In the kitchen, Drew wants to make the most of every moment with Scout that he can. Carly says he can't do that if he's focused on revenge. Drew says he didn't even mention Nina's name, but she says she could hear him thinking it. Sam, Jake, Danny, and Scout arrive, and Scout is thrilled by all the balloons. Alexis soon arrives with presents, and everyone heads into the living room. Carly and Sam hang behind in the kitchen, and Sam notes Drew seems more relaxed. Carly feels he's slowly moving past what happened in Pentonville. Michael and Willow arrive and are followed by Kristina and Blaze. Danny is starstruck when he sees Blaze and even more thrilled that she remembered her name. Danny heads to go look for his jacket, which he again left somewhere. Kristina introduces Blaze as her girlfriend, and everyone smiles and is welcoming. Alexis helps Drew pack up in the living room after some of the kids' activities are over and they've headed to the stables. Alexis needs to talk to Drew about a touchy subject, Nina being named publisher of The Invader. She has reservations, but Nina says she was fired from Crimson for personal reasons. Drew admits he fired Nina for turning them into the SEC, and he couldn't trust her judgment anymore. Alexis says that sounds like a press release, so tell him what he really thinks. He thinks Nina is wickless, self-absorbed, and capable of anything, so Alexis should watch her back. Back in the kitchen, Jake checks in with the adults, and he is also star-struck to meet Blaze. Jake is speechless, and Willow suggests he track down Danny and tell them it's time for cake. Everyone giggles at the boys' reaction to Blaze. Sam finds Drew thinking in the living room alone. She asks if he's okay, and he says he is. She needs a favor but wasn't sure she could ask him. He knows he hasn't been sunshine and rainbows lately, but is trying to focus on the silver lining in the clouds. Sam explains Danny's been having a tough time lately, and she asks if he could talk to him, as Danny trusts him and would confide in him. Drew says he'll be happy to. She appreciates it, and they embrace. Jake heads down to the boathouse to find Danny. He finds him sitting on the ground alone and acting oddly. Danny stands, and Jake smells something sweet-smelling. He quickly finds a vape on the ground where Danny was sitting. Jake is furious and says they'll discuss this later unless he was trying to get caught. Danny asks if he'll rat him out. Jake says he won't snitch, but he's not giving it back to him. The boys fight, and Willow finds them and asks what is going on. They claim they were just messing around. Willow says they are taking a family photo and to come on. Jake puts the vape in his back pocket. Back in the house, Michael gets a moment alone with Carly and informs her about what Dant told him about the link between Olivia Jerome's death and the attempts on Dad. Carly knows as she found out from John Cates. Michael admits he told Joss to bring Dex back to town, which Carly thinks is a bad idea. She says Sonny will see this as going behind his back again. Michael says he's helping their father whether he likes it or not. Kristina enters and asks, "What's going on with Dad?" Michael tells Kristina he just hasn't heard from Dad in a while. Kristina says she was told to summon them for cake and presents. Carly heads out, and Kristina asks Michael if Dad is okay. Michael assures her everything is fine. Felicia drops by Maxie's to watch the kids while her daughter gets some work done. Felicia asks why Spinelli isn't available, and Maxie says she sent him packing. Maxie plays her mom, telling her what Spinelli did and how he manipulated her. Felicia tells her that's not what happened, and it was her idea that Spinelli move in with her. Maxie already knew, and she needs her mother to respect her boundaries as it was important she fixed her finances on her own. Felicia says she is her mother and couldn't sit back and watch her struggle. Maxie understands as a mother herself and forgives her, but not Spinelli. Felicia asks why she's so much angrier with Spinelli. Maxie states he's not her parent, but Felicia says he's family and would do anything for her. She thinks Maxie would do the same thing if the positions were reversed. Maxie would, and that's the problem, because she fell in love again with him, and they didn't just meddle with her finances, but also her heart. Felicia never meant things to turn out this way. Maxie knows Spinelli wouldn't lie to her out of malice. That isn't her issue. What is bugging her is aside from her and Mac, Spinelli has been the one she can count on the most. Felicia thinks this proves he still is. Maxie says acting on her feelings with Spinelli was a mistake. She says they've been down this road before, and it didn't work out. Plus, they revealed to one another how they felt, and it instantly fell apart.